Okay, see you later, Yo Mike. Maybe catch you over the weekend sometime. I hope to stream a bit more of this over the weekend, and see where we go. I just want that cross-play fix to come in next week. That's what we're looking forward to. Hopefully, before I'm finished with the game, would be quite nice. Oof, did I pick everything up there?
Hey, Zahedi. I've been wondering. No one ever tried flying over the anomaly?
Of course they tried. I mean, back in the day when we had things that could fly. And they dropped like a rock when their electronics flatlined. There is no such thing as over the anomaly, or under, or around. There's just dive for cover in the mud.
Oh, do you get this on Epic?
Dunham, I'm in sight of the radio tower. Have your people ready to grab that cable car and send Zahedi over.
Waiting on your word, Altered.
I've got to say, for all these guns are nice, that light machine gun with the big magazine is so good with that molten round skill. I'm going to switch back to that, and I don't care. Just I can keep molten rounds going forever with that. We'll have to get another one of those. It's really, I can probably upgrade that, could I? Not that it's worth doing, but it's my favourite weapon so far, I think. Oh, hang on. Right, volcanic rounds increase your anomaly power by 25% while the skill is active. That on a high-capacity magazine weapon could be really, really overpowered. Yeah, okay, those trousers are going on. Right, let's see what this does. Because that's active for a long time on this. I'm expecting trouble. I thought so. What have we got? What the hell? It's not... Ouch! What's going on here? These guys aren't playing nicely. Why aren't you on fire? Dead. I managed to auto-loot something before I died, which was nice. Okay. I don't know why. That didn't seem to be affecting that first guy who was running in. Maybe he was running to a spawn point or something. Try and use the cover a bit better this time. Am I sitting in the piles of... Yeah, I'll just go behind that. Thank you very much. Let's switch it out a bit. Reload. There we go. There's another one up there? Okay. Pack it in with all those nasty shells. I believe I can blow him up, can't I? With this fancy thing on his backpack. Yeah. Just like in The Division. With those flamers. Auto loots everything when you die. Actually, that's a really nice feature to put into a game. Sometimes when you hit the armor plates in a weird way, it doesn't do any damage. Yeah, maybe it's a hitbox issue, like you say. That looked like a lot of stuff I just picked up there. What have we got? Anything? I think these pyros, and people can correct me if I'm way out on this. I think they're probably going to be more fun playing in a group co-op with some different classes. I can see them making really good support characters with these abilities. Not that they're bad solo. But I can see them really coming into their own in that. What have we got now? Oh, Heatwave. Inflicts weakness on enemies. Have I got anything on that? I've got the thermal bomb, which I'm not using, so let's take that. Anything new and exciting there? What the hell is that? Light machine gun. Okay, that's my new machine gun then. Nice, we just wanted one of those. Big damage pump action. Killer medic. Killing shots replenish 78 points of health to allies within a 5-meter radius. That does sound good. It's a close range thing for when it all kicks off. Hang on. What is that new? Weapon life leech. I mean, this is decent with its mods, but I wouldn't say they're amazing. That sounds more fun, to be quite honest. Livestock. Reloading restores 93 health for each enemy killed. Oh, that's that one. Well, I'm not too worried about losing the mod. Let's try that. I want to see what this... I've never used a life leech thing. So when we get into desperately close combat, let's see what that does. Actually, the shotgun one might be better.
Some kind of writing.
World Tier 14. Sounds like you were racing through there. That is a very heavy-looking machine gun. Yep, sticking at World Tier 3 until I finish the main story. The reason being that, as far as I know, going up higher world tiers doesn't get you any more experience, just increases the chance of getting stuff to drop. But there's no great benefit from getting something to drop that's a couple of higher levels than you are currently, if it takes you a lot longer to get it, and that you will be throwing away in a level or two's time anyway as you get more loot. So I figured I'd go through the world tiers when I've done through the story, get the better gear then when it's more appropriate, rather than just making the game a longer slog and making enemies into bullet sponges all the way through, and then we'll get the benefit of it when it really counts afterwards. That is my cunning plan. It wasn't something I came up with by myself. There was some guy on YouTube, I forget his name, who suggested doing it like that. Well, I actually think he suggested playing at World Tier 1 all the way through, but as Tier 3 is classed as normal difficulty, I thought I'll go with that so we can judge it. If it gets way too easy, I'll turn it up, but we'll see. Yeah, because there's no point making every level a massive struggle and massive challenge when it's the end game that you want that to be and stuff. So,
contact the Flores. Needless to say, this can change everything.
One step at a time, Doc. Let's just get you over here in one piece.
Yes, that would be nice.
this is humanity's last scientist, and we're risking him on the front lines in this rickety cable car.
Hold it. The signal. That's...
No, we're too far away. There's too much interference from the anomaly to find coordinates. But I have a direction.
That looks very precise. Very precise.
God damn it.
What is it?
It's either in the forest or somewhere beyond.
What aren't you telling me?
Nobody's ever come back alive from the forest.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna say something like that. Listen. You hear that? Something's under the signal.
It's an Imperial tracking droid. Destroy it.
Is that a voice?
Whatever it is, let's not keep it waiting. Jakub, prepare the truck. We're heading towards the forest.
Oh, the forest? Of course. Driving into savage, uncharted territory and breathing a fungus that liquefies your organs was on my list of things to do today. You know, if I had a fucking nickel for every time...
Maybe we switch the radio off for a little while.
I think I didn't like the way my character looked with the beard. I gave him the full-on hedge beard, so I shaved it off. I don't think he looks right without it now, so I might put a little beard back on. Where are we up to? What level did I get up to? We are up to... Oh, there's another class point here. What's this one? Increase your max health by 10%. Decrease all your cooldowns by 10%. That sort of stuff's really nice. That inflicts burn. Burn in afflicted enemies deals 20% more damage. That's nice. Increase your armor piercing against marked enemies. Well, 10% health is not very exciting, but it is quite good, and it leads on to things that I do want, so let's go for that. I will work out a full build for any character that I'm going to take all the way by the end of it, but we'll just explore it for now. I'm not too fussed. Having said that, am I using those? What if let's do this, let's try this out, let's reset the tree. Is that... Refund 5 points. You don't lose anything for this. So the anomaly power was nice, but let's go that, and then that. And then that. And then we've got 2 points now to spend. So we'll go with cooldowns by 10%, which makes up for losing that one down here. Increase weapon damage and anomaly power by 5%. 5% more burn damage. Oh, hang on. Enemies afflicted with burn receive 5% more damage. So the burn here does 20% more damage. And those that are afflicted with burn receive 5% more from, I'm assuming, all sources. Quite nice. Increase your armor piercing against marked enemies. I'm not sure if that's... What does it lead up to? It leads on to pretty meh things at the moment. I think we'll have that, though. Where does that lead on to? Increase your max health by 10. That's like an execution type of thing. Incinerate. The moment bird ends an enemy, inflict ash. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Right. We're out of points, are we? Shame. I can see a way forward. I want that. That looks nice because we burn a lot of things. Marked enemies, anyone hit by one of the skills. Yeah. But not from well, actually, does molten rounds count? Because that's a skill. Spray and pray. Yeah, I'll play through the different skills. It's nice that you can reset at any time. I do appreciate games that do that. There's so many games where you have to pay currency to do it, or you sacrifice some XP to do it. It's so nice that you don't have to. What level am I at with this character now? Level 11. I think this is the point I'm up to in the story. Let's just move on to the next point where it's going to save. I think this is where I'm up to in the story with the other character. The Devastator. So this would be a good time to switch back to that one if I'm going to. And I'm tempted to, because I really enjoyed the gameplay of that. So molten rounds marked enemies, that adds up. That's good. Also, it switched it up and play something a bit different, and I found that the Devastator played a bit more fluidly. Although, of course, I've probably forgotten how to play it in the few hours I've been playing this character.
You keep your distance. All right, let's play detective.
Did I ever
If
go
was a
through?
missing
I did.
soldier
We went through
wandering
that.
off into the night, hearing voices. Where would I go?
First up, let's put that beard back on there. I mean, we could change... I've been through this so many times. Some more faces would be nice. We'll stick with a face. It just looks like... He looks like an old guy who's had a beard and shaved it off. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Like when you've had a teacher at school. We had a teacher, his music teacher, he had a beard for the first 5 years we were at school, at primary school. And then he shaved it off. And suddenly, he looked old and absent, and like there should have been a beard there to hide these these agings. Doesn't work. I mean, the NPCs in this have all been knobs from what I've met. Apart from that scientist, Zahidi is he called? He's okay. And Jacob. But the rest, I just think, just don't even help them. They don't deserve it. They don't even know how to ask nicely. Also, I don't know if it's just my setup. I've got a 1080 Ti. But I don't like the hair textures, the beard textures. It just doesn't seem to look right. And I don't know whether it's something to do with my settings or my computer. Jacob is a grumpy old turd. A lovable grumpy old turd. I think any beard just suits this character a little bit better than no beard at all. I didn't know my hair colour was set to. See, that doesn't match that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, once you go through everything, it looks like there needs to be a beard there. So I'm going to go to default. Let's tone that down a bit. I do like the Mohican, though. You decided to use the cover a bit. You killed your 500 guy while behind cover. You've killed more than 5,000 without. It's more fun not being in cover, I think. Let's have a look. I think we can break down the old machine gun now. Is that the good shotgun? No. We can break down some of these things. I'm not going to use all these. That's the good one, isn't it? Vampire. It's nice that in inventory space isn't at too much of a premium in this as well. Delete the lot. I guess if there's anything with a really good mod on, and I'll maybe start looking once we get a bit higher level, I'll maybe start stashing them rather than just binning them, because you can't double up on a mod in your storage. Is that right? Once you've broken them down? I might have to just pay attention to that. Click the coloured box at the bottom. It marks anything of that rarity. Oh, right, okay. I not even paid attention to this. Right, got it. Cool, thanks for that. Cheers. Hi, HDTV. Let's see. Let's pick this up and let's travel to the next bit, and then we'll probably save it there. Might quickly switch to the Devastator and just remind myself of that. Where are we going then? We're going to Dead Rock Pass. Narrow pass that connects Rift Town and Trench Town, an ideal location for lumberjacks to cut down trees and outlaws to cut down men. That's what we want. An ambush. What's the crafting like in this? I haven't experimented with it. I figured there's nothing worth crafting or wasting resources on early on when you pick up better stuff anyway very quickly. So kind of saving all my bits and pieces to later. Apart from the thing I have noticed and liked is that breaking down weapons with mods recycles the mod so you can attach it to something else. But I've never tried putting one onto something. I figured there's little point. There's no loss to it though, because when you recycle the next something, you get the mod back. So might be worth looking at. You only change one mod per weapon. Ah, yes, I did read something about that. Cheers. So I suppose that's to stop you making game-breakingly overpowered combos.
It's gonna make it worse.
No, I got it.
So, we've got problems. Insurgents have taken the quarry, and the only road headed east has been mined. There's no way through unless we talk to Corrigan. He's the Grand Marshal up in Trench Town, and he is not known for being generous to strangers. Fortunately, I told that charming young lady out there that we were headed east, and now...
Don't tell people where we're going.
Right, I wouldn't normally, but it turns out she's Corrigan's associate. She'll give us an intro if we help her drive up a package.
What kind of package?
Try anything, girly? And your short, pathetic life is over.
It ain't over till it's over, sweetheart.
You.
Who are you?
Looks better with a beard, right?
Shauna?
I go to the end of the fucking world and you're still in my fucking face? Go drown in your bottle, asshole.
Why am I not surprised to see you in chains again?
I'm guessing that's father and daughter.
That girl. Is she a friend of yours?
Someone from a long time ago.
Any reason she hates your guts so much?
Many.
Ooh, there's some story there. We shall find out.
Hey, look around. What is this place anyway?
Dead Rock Pass. Marshal Cullen's turf. The only stop between Rifttown and Trenchtown. All the lumber to build the trenches on the front line comes from here. Used to be trees as far as you can see. Now it's mostly just mud.
Mud. We love mud. Yes, sorry, HDTV. Yeah, I'm not playing World of Tanks anymore. I haven't played it in 2 years. 3 years, nearly, coming up. It'll be 3 years this year sometime. Don't miss it. I was just thinking today, actually, because I was looking over some comments on my previous original YouTube channel, and just how toxic some people and players can be on that. I know that's not everyone, but it's just been so nice to get away from all that. I mean, there's still plenty of toxicity on YouTube, don't get me wrong. You should see the people who've disagreed with my opinion on Assassin's Creed Origins in the review. But yeah, I don't miss World of Tanks.
Check your weapons before you...
I was thinking today of playing War Thunder again, actually, giving it another look.
Can't afford another day with no lumber. Marshal Cullen better do something.
It's still toxic. Hasn't changed, eh?
Did you hear where Flynn got assigned?
Nothing to pick up. Got to be something to find in here.
Come on.
Is this where... Oh, yep. Aha! I knew there'd be something. What we want is some of these big shells. Look at these.
My back's killing me.
Those are big shells. You still remember the day you saw my YouTube video denouncing World of Tanks completely, and you loved it. That video is still doing quite well. And people who comment it now generally tend to say things like, it's still all the same old issues. Which is a shame. I know they've made some changes recently to things like high explosive ammunition, which would... I don't know if they've gone ahead. I mean, I keep hearing changes are coming, they're on test server, and I don't know if they ever get implemented. They've been talking about that for a couple of years. But that would have like ruined my enjoyment of a couple of the lower tier tanks I did enjoy playing just for fun. And it all got too serious. Far too serious. People were treating the game like life and death. Aha. An interesting looking side quest that I would have missed if it hadn't been for that big exclamation. Still the same, eh?
I'm down at the lumber yard. There's uglies everywhere. Hello? You people just gonna let me die out here?
Click, turn it off.
Hey, I hear you. I'm coming.
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
Do we just move on from here? Is there anything else to collect? Don't want to miss any little secrety lore. Aha! Absolutely no reason to go here other than to pick this up.
A journal.